What's up, people? How are you doing? I hope life is more than great wherever you are. My name is Pepe Cuenca. I'm a Spanish Grandmaster and I'm here to solve again some chess puzzles, right? As you guys know, we have some amazing tool in Chess24, the Tactic Trainer, where you guys can solve many problems in actually pretty fast. You guys remember the old days when you have to read a book and to put the position in the board, and then you have misplaced some piece, and then you have to start again over and over. This was the old days, but now with this tool in Chess24, life is easier. And what am I doing here today? Well, I'm gonna try to use our method. So as you guys know, I was telling you that in the Spanish section we use what we call the forced method. Well, you guys have to check checks, captures and threats, and I assure you and I guarantee you that you're gonna solve many chess puzzles just using this tool. Just try to remember in your tournaments, in your chess games, and then life will be much easier. And then to try to convince you, I'm gonna start over solving these chess puzzles using this method. By the way, I'm in Argentina, in the Patagon, and it's one of the most amazing regions I've ever seen. I'm playing some tournament here, 11,000 kilometers from Germany, I think so. It's quite far, but it's quite amazing, and people are quite nice. So I'm gonna cut the bullshit as usual, and then let's start solving some chess puzzles. So in the position we see here, first, we're going to start analyzing all possible checks. We see it, of course, that we're an exchange down, so we should hurry up and do something in this position. Of course, black skin is a little bit, you know, in the corner and trapped, so we should do something about this. Let's start analyzing with the checks. Queen takes h5, king takes h5, and actually I don't see anything. Actually, Facundo is gonna fall in the next move, so, and the king can always come back to h6, so no problems for black. The other check is queen g5. Absolutely stupid move, of course, because after queen takes e5 we lose the queen. Other check is another check is queen f4 check. What will force g5 for black, knight f5, king g6, and I still don't see how to finish the game. But there is a much more straight approach here. The other check is knight f5. Knight f5 check, g takes f5, and then queen f4. And this way we're gonna use the g file with our rook on g1, and then only move is queen g5, and queen takes g5 is a checkmate, right? So let's go for this. Knight f5, queen f4, and boom! All right, next one. So we're a piece down. We should do something about this. We don't want to lose this game. First, checks. So rook e1, king h2, for example, and then there's a possibility that goes rook takes c1, defending c7, rook takes c1 and bishop f4, but then we just recapture on c1, and then material is balanced, right? So I think this is not the solution, even though it's not it's not a bad approach, but it's not the solution since we are just regain material. So there should be something more direct, right? More checks. The other check is queen d4, of course, absolutely stupid move. We just lose the queen on the spot. Then bishop b6, king h2, nothing happens for white. But then there's another check. And I'm telling you that analyzing only the checks, captures and threats, you're gonna solve a lot of chess puzzles. So the other check is just queen b6, and this is actually the winning move, since only move is queen takes b6, bishop takes b6, check, then the rook cannot go back to d4 to cover, since we just take it, and then after king h2, rook takes c7, we are an exchange up, and this would mean the finish, the end of the game, sorry, for white. So queen b6, give me that to me, rook takes e7, end of the story. All right, let's keep solving some chess puzzles. And as you guys know, I will be trying to solve more or less 10 puzzles per video, so you guys don't get bored. And yeah, I think it's the right amount of problems. So next puzzle. Okay, first we start analyzing the checks. No checks. So rook c8 is a stupid move, of course, and that's the only check. And can we create some threats in this position? Yes, we could threat checkmate, for example, by playing rook h4, right? But the thing is, of course, queen takes d5 just wins the game. But there's some beautiful move here. I think we are able with this move to create a zugzwang situation in this position. And the move is rook d4. Rook d4 is a stunning move actually, because actually black cannot move a single move. It's in zugzwang, the German word zugzwang. And if he moves the queen to c8 or to e8, this will run into some fork on f6 on b6. And the queen cannot go to any square, because in every square the move the queen goes, then we'll have some discover check winning the queen. To e8, knight f6, to c8, knight b6, to c6, knight b4, to b5, knight c3, to f5, knight e3, to h3, knight f4. So this is the move that actually wins the game on the spot. Knight f4. Okay, next problem. This is actually, this should be quite simple. So yeah, by using our method we should be checking first queen takes h7, right? So queen takes h7, king takes h7, and now f6. F6 could be the winning move, since of course if we go rook h3 first, then black has the move queen h6, right? And then after knight g5, king takes g7, and then there's no checkmate. But the thing is, if we go queen takes h7, king takes h7, f6, the thing is, if black goes queen takes d3, then rook h3 is actually checkmate. After king g8, rook h8 is just checkmate. And the thing is, after f6, if black goes king g8, then we got this beautiful move. Boom! Bishop h7, king takes h7, bringing the king back to the center. Rook h3, king g8, and rook h8. Just force moves, right? Nothing special. We're not doing anything special here in this position, as you guys can see. So just try to believe me and use this method in your games, in your tournaments. It's gonna work, trust me. Oh, this puzzle looks quite bad. I see the point now. I see the point. Of course, look, you guys can see, if we do nothing, then of course black is gonna win. It's got two passed pawns, and then we got nothing. But the thing is, this rook is almost trapped by his own pawns. For example, if we move king c6, then this rook still has this square on d8 to escape, right? But then, using our method, we first check the checks. So rook a8, king takes e7, and then we keep analyzing after the first force move. We keep analyzing force moves. So after rook a8, king g7, we could check, analyze the checks again, but rook a7 doesn't make any sense. But we could check the threats after rook a8, king g7, king c6, and actually the rook hasn't got a room. So d3, queen takes d5, d2, rook a1, we stop the pawn and we win the game and we are happy. We take a shower, we go back home, and then we I don't know what we do, but we ask for some pizza, and then life is great. Life is great. Life is great, my beautiful people. Okay. The wall is mine. Beep, 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 beep. Well, Facundo is almost there. Yeah, Facundo is almost there. He's becoming a beautiful lady, a beautiful queen, and we're gonna stop it. So we should try to stop Facundo, otherwise we will be worse. So again, actually, the only possible move in this position is rook e5, check. Otherwise, any other move black is going to make is going to promote with a check. So rook e5, this is the first move, and this is fourth move, so we should do it, okay? And now this is quite interesting. Again, now there's no check again, so I think the only move here is to knight g5, because after f1, knight f3, black is forced to go to h3, and then we can play rook h5, king g2, and rook h2. Yeah, this is the move. And we win the game. All right, so next puzzle. Again, checks. This is quite simple. Knight, queen d4 check, knight e5. We just improved the position of black's knight, right? So that's not good business for us, guys. The other check is rook takes h7, which is actually quite interesting, Maybe that's a solution. King takes h7, and now f takes g6, the other check. Because after rook h4, king g7, then whenever we play queen d4, knight e5, whenever we go queen c1 or something like this, there is rook h8, and then I don't see the point. But after f takes e6, the thing is, of course, if black goes f takes e6, then queen h5 just wins the game. There is a pin on the diagonal, right? So, and if black doesn't capture on g6, there is queen h5. And then after rook h8, there is rook f7. So this should be the solution, right? This should be the solution. Queen h5. Okay, this looks quite simple, I would say. Because the thing is, as you guys can see, there are a lot of problems with the black king. We see immediately that if bishop lands on h7 would be checkmate. So the move, of course, is going to be bishop d3, queen takes h1, king d2, and now wherever the queen goes, there's bishop d7, h7. Sorry, just winning the game. And boom, this was quite easy. This was quite easy. And okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so we have two possibilities here. One is to move the queen. The other one is to put the knight on e2. What move is best and why? So, knight e2 looks like black could play bishop b5, right? But then again, we could try to play bishop d4 and see who arrives first, right? To give checkmate to the other. So the other approach is to go king g3. Why is king g3 not good, or why is knight e2 not good? We should see. So king g3, the thing is, black could try to play, for example, what could black play over there after king g3? Well, h4 maybe? Yeah, h4 could be the move. h4, king takes h4, and now this looks quite dangerous to me. So after knight e2, the thing is, we are threatening bishop d4 and queen takes d7. So only move for black would be bishop b5. After which we would play bishop g4. Queen takes e2, only move king g3, only check would be queen to e1, and now what's the point? Yeah, king h3, and then we just win the game, right? Because after bishop d7, there is queen takes e7. Pretty simple. So knight e2, bishop d4, queen g3. Okay, h4, I think the solution is the same, king h3, and then we just win the game. Okay. So how many problems have we solved? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the last one, and we're done. We are done. Bishop f5. Of course, there are some problems related with the pin in that diagonal for black, right? So we should try to use that in our favor. So let's see how. I see now the idea. Well, checks have no sense in this position, right? Because rook g7 or bishop f5, actually we solve black's problem with his pin. So bishop f5, rook takes a5, and then we are not better, right? But there's another move, which is rook e1, which seems to win. Because after rook takes e1, there's the intermediate move, rook takes f5, amazing move. Because after rook takes, bishop takes, king g7, king e1. And if the rook moves from e1, there is some discovered check in that diagonal. So you always try to remember all these tricks, the diagonals, the pins, the forks, all these kind of tricks, okay? And this move seems to win, so we're gonna play it. Rook takes f5, and this is gone. Okay, guys, the last problem for you guys to solve it at home. Remember, this method seems to work all the time. So I didn't believe Davis. This was one of the ideas from Davis, you know. Let's just try to use to try to make people improve his abilities to solve chess puzzles, let's use this method of captures, checks, and threats. Seems to work, man, in almost in every position. Of course, normally in a game, you never know, this is the time where I have to find a tactical win, okay? But if you smell it, you can start analyzing all these captures, checks, and threats, and then you will reach a good point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I will post more videos soon, or Band the Blitz, or whatever. Be good, and if you drink, don't drive. This has been Pepe Cuenca for Chess24, and goodbye, my friends. Hasta la vista, people. Sed buenos. Viva la vida. Carpe diem.